liquor, Joe cracks a joke. Adonis brings the heat, Jamie's puffin' smoke. Lounge lights low, but the takes stay hot. It's Gents and tonic, uncensored on the spot.
Not that kind of chair. It's a
Every
cuck.
chair.
It's a cuck chair. You ain't hip thrusting in a cuck chair.
Every chair is a hip thrusting chair.
Welcome to episode 3, 4, 5. One of those. Depends where we'll put this. As we're bulk batching this shit. Joseph is testing out his hip thrusting techniques in what Jamie calls a cuck chair, because apparently he just likes to watch. Fuck, his chest is huge though in that shirt. I thought black was supposed to make you look small.
It's supposed to.
Today's episode brought to you by Gymshark, because that is everything Jamie is fucking wearing.
That's all I wear now. Except my socks. But dude, this is really good.
Yeah, I'd fuck with this.
Curtis just gave me this.
Bruced protein coffee, made in Canada. 20 grams of protein,
Made in
one
Canada.
espresso shot. That was perfect.
That was good. That was great.
If you're wondering why I didn't get one, it's because I tried it and was like, coffee.
Coffee makes him shit his pants.
Coffee makes me do horrible things
Yeah.
to my pants.
You shit a lot?
No, I just don't like the taste. I was trying.
He's not a coffee drinker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was trying to do an improv thing where I didn't say no and instantly regretted that.
But if I don't have to, if I don't have to
myself.
wake up 5 or 10 minutes earlier and I can just grab this thing out of the fucking fridge and go,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of sick.
Fuck yeah.
I wish there was just more to it. It's just kind of small. I like a lot of coffee
I'll stick to my bourbon.
in the morning.
Are you judging?
Not before work. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Never.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Don't take away my bourbon, Doug Ford. Doug, don't take away my bourbon.
Why are we talking about Doug Ford?
Because, tariffs and shit. And,
Oh yeah, that starts in
well,
Tomorrow?
an hour and a half. Apparently, it gets
Allegedly.
enacted on Saturday. so-
allegedly.
Yeah.
Shit.
All these trade wars, eh?
But why? Why is he making it more expensive to come to get stuff brought into the States?
Because
He wants stuff more state made.
it has
That's
nothing to. He doesn't give a shit about what state made.
Yeah, it's part of that, yeah.
It's a bargaining tool. We none of us are. Well, I mean, Mr. Finance is obviously in finance, but none of us are trained, or you should not be tuning in here because of our understanding of what Trump is doing. But it does make sense to consider that what Trump is doing comes from a bargaining position to basically make sure, renegotiate things that have already been in place for years, trade agreements, interest rates, inflation, all this kind of shit. All this stuff that people who are his base will actually appreciate, so that he can come out and say, we won. Mm-hmm. He already did it with Colombia.
So is it kind of to just kind of force their hand? So that when we go to negotiate, what is it? It was called NAFTA originally, wasn't it? So whatever, the free trade we have. So is it? So we're taxing all this shit. So if you want us to get rid of these taxes, so you can sell us more shit.
When you really something that nobody actually talks about, tariffs don't affect the individuals until businesses decide that they don't want to absorb the cost of the tariff.
And then they push the tax.
Ultimately,
costs on
tariffs don't
consumer.
actually affect the consumer until the industry or the business or the mogul decides, you know what, 25% too much. I'm going to increase my prices to basically offset that price. But at the same time, those decisions don't instantly happen either. It's not like 25% tariffs go in and then all of a sudden everybody is paying 25% more.
Yeah.
The businesses also have to decide whether or not this is is this a tariff that we can handle for now because it's just a tiff, or is this something that we aren't going to be able to handle? You're cutting into our profits. Our shareholders are mad. Stock prices have dropped, and therefore we have to actually do something about it. Obviously, we are not captains of industry, but it is not hard to understand why Trump is doing what he's doing, because ultimately it gets people talking, and it's not talking about, the fact that he got up and said, or, the fact that he's saying tariffs are coming in across the board on the 1st. Meanwhile, his camp is not saying that, not confirming it. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and nobody is commenting on that because a bunch of executive orders are coming in, and he's saying outlandish stuff, and
It's a false flag.
Exactly.
All right.
You don't know what I'm doing over here because I'm doing stuff over here too.
Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Smack. Okay.
That's a good way to put it for sure.
Yeah. All right. All right. I get it.
Anyway, thank you for tuning into Economics with Gents and Tonics. Next episode, we'll talk about macroeconomics and supply and demand.
We're probably the last people to fucking talk to when it comes to this, except for Mr. Finance here. Hey, you got any tax tips? Help the layman.
Pay them. Pay your taxes.
Yeah, pay your
Contribute
taxes.
to your RSP.
Yes.
Max it out.
Max it out.
Obviously.
Okay,
And TFSA.
I got about an extra $20,000 a year on my RRSP that I don't use. Is that a big deal?
That you don't use?
You don't.
What do you mean you don't use?
I contribute like at 10 to 12 grand a year, but like I've got like a leftover space of like 20 grand.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I've never maxed it out.
I maxed it. I'm shocked. I maxed it out.
We also used 10 grand to buy our house, like that first home tires buyers. Yeah,
Right,
which now that I think about it, is a fucking pain in my ass because I'm paying it back every fucking year for the next 15 years.
How much are you paying back every year?
Almost $1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine's like 600.
But like it doesn't come out of my RRSPs. It comes out of like, you're going to get $1,000 back this year. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. It's going back towards fucking taxes.
Yeah.
Sorry, repaying my RRSPs, which technically we don't get a statement on.
No.
It's Jenna who doesn't get a statement on it, which is a bit fucking weird. Like we borrowed it, but we're paying it back. So where's the statement of our RRSP contribution that she originally had in that spot? It's a bit weird. I don't trust it. I feel like I'm just throwing money away.
Literally, and it's not even that you're throwing money away. It's just that you're putting it into the box where they're asking, like, how much money did you put away? $1,000? Good. That's $1,000, and you can't pay it all off right now because that would be a no-no.
Well, I could, but I would have to. My taxes would be like owing back like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
No.
Which I could do, but then I'm putting it on my credit card and I'm fucking eating interest for the next fucking year, which just giving somebody else money.
What were the rules with the first-time home buyer? I just forget.
So it was you could use your RSPs tax free.
Okay.
Towards your down payment.
Oh, okay.
And so we took out like $12,000 or something like that from Jenna's RRSP.
Okay.
Towards our down payment.
Yeah.
And then you have 15 years to pay it back.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it 15?
And it's 15 fucking years. Yeah. So we're like halfway.
Okay.
Which is kind of fucking annoying because I would rather it be gone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm just
year
paying more taxes on when I'm doing my taxes because we're not getting money back because we have to give back $800 fucking dollars a year evenly in order to pay it off.
Taxes suck.
yeah.
Fuck you, government. That's 2 episodes in a row. I fucking
Not me though, government. I know.
Oh, speaking of,
I love you.
Did you guys ever see that the recent video of the because on this economics thing of Trump talking about all these tariffs with all these countries and everything, and then it was like the president of like Kenya or something like that. He had like a conference or something like that, and he's like, "Americans, what the fuck are you complaining about? You don't pay fucking taxes, so what do you care? Who gives a shit?" It was kind of funny.
The president of Kenya said that?
Yeah, in like a press conference. He's like, what the fuck? You guys are idiots. Which, yes, but also no, because you're probably going to be our largest audience base.
No.
They might be.
They're not idiots.
God bless America.
They're very, very smart people. And please don't invade. We
don't want to be our own state. We want to be your northern neighbor and share our poutine.
Are we okay to talk about the 51st state? Do we want to get into that or not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Do you have something to say?
Are you going to buy one of Doug Ford's hats?
Is it Doug Ford that's going for this?
Well, no, he had the hat that said "Not for sale." Canada is not for sale.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
But it literally looks like a ripoff of Trump's hat. So
I think that's the irony behind it.
it's not ironic. It just shows that they all shop at the same place.
No, purposefully ironic.
I know, but I'm saying that
Yeah.
It's not irony when it's literally.
It's and in the end, they're both made in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not irony when the left hand doesn't know what the right hand, and I know I gave the other hands, but it's for camera reasons. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. Slap. Slap.
Slap. Speaking of China, this might be a good segue into our DeepSeek conversation.
Oh man.
So
I swear,
how do we feel about this? Do we feel like it's just OpenAI, but
I don't know anything about
cheaper?
DeepSeek.
I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing as ChatGPT.
Let me tell you about DeepSeek just from the perspective of somebody who didn't even use AI until like last year.
And now he fucks with AI daily.
Fuck
Do you want
with
to
AI.
switch headsets?
Do you not like those ones?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I like.
Oh, you like the DJ headset? And
I like this.
I don't know why we didn't do this right from the beginning.
Sorry, man.
No, it's all good.
We're just
might be a bit tough just the way the
cross chords now.
Oh, don't cross the streams.
Yeah.
Sword fight.
You never
Sword
cross
fight.
streams.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know who
This
would
one's
win.
way
That.
better.
I don't know who would win that sword fight. DJ Finance in the house.
Sorry. Back to DeepSeek.
Okay,
Yeah.
so DeepSeek is interesting because OpenAI and ChatGPT have basically made their nut by promising and delivering on that promise of revolutionizing multiple industries. But the catch is that in order to actually continuously work and benefit from having AI services, they have had to basically build infrastructure, billions of dollars, like over $150 billion worth of infrastructure has been built to support OpenAI and ChatGPT and all of the various spinoffs. Whereas DeepSeek came in with $6 million, and they, at least on a conventional level, are providing similar, if not comparable, results with worse chipsets, with not as much investment, with nowhere near the financial aid that the American version has. And because of that, it's making the world take notice of, if you can do something for $1 billion or multiple $1 billion, or you could take $1 million and do the same thing, why would you spend $1 billion when you can go with the open sourced, free to play, and not even like the AI we have at home? This is like a fully functional version.
It's a bit of both. Like, it's attacking like the consumerism portion of it, where like you had to have all of this shit in order to have this one thing, whereas China's just going, no, you don't.
No.
And so it's like attacking the company basis of it. And like, I'm pretty sure some people at NVIDIA got fired over this because
despite the fact that the chipsets are literally like 2 or 3 years old.
Well, yeah, like they're top tier, but I guess their developers developed them so that they were only, like, these actual chips would only run at like 15% efficient, like,
and yet
capacity.
And
so
yet,
they're not even being maxed out. They're just like, no, it's like a limiter on your engine.
Yeah.
Like, it tops out.
And yet the results, like I say, are comparable. They're, I haven't seen the direct comparison apples to apples in terms of what DeepSeek can do versus what ChatGPT can do.
Yeah.
But from the reports that I've seen, it says it basically says that the DeepSeek is a comparable alternative, and with more optimization, with more focus, with more engagement from the community that basically makes AI what it is,
Right.
it could be that much better for that much less, which is a huge,
huge.
detrimental proposition.
More for less is always.
It's where people will go. And if that's the case, even though, again, America has had a stranglehold on AI, if that stranglehold is lessened, or, if the fingers are kind of peeled back, what does that really look like for the world of AI that we've literally, like, most businesses are building their models based off of what AI has done or will do for them. Like, Apple Intelligence, Samsung AI, freaking even Google has Gemini.
Yeah.
So everybody and their dog is getting into the AI space, and it really benefits any business that if AI is part of your model, you're going with whoever is the best priced.
Fair enough.
And we were talking about this earlier, that like ultimately there's going to be controversies. I wouldn't be surprised if DeepSeek, starts to look like the bad guy in the media for whatever reason.
TikTok 2.0.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you think back, a similar controversy, something that we can point to, is the fact that it wasn't long ago that we were talking about, like, what could be a clean energy car, like what could be a car that exists, that you take a readily available source of energy, you put it into the car, and you drive it. The H2O car was something that was posed as a possibility to split the hydrogen, to use the energy from hydrogen to actually power your car. There aren't, like, that doesn't exist because it was too revolutionary. It shook up it ruffled way too many feathers. And, especially within the O and G,
Took money away from the oil and gas people, so they're like,
would have. So before that happens,
fuck you, baby.
the idea is mothballed. It's unfeasible.
Yeah.
Whoever's working on it no longer is working on it, and somebody got a little richer. I'm sure of that.
Lobbyists.
So that same principle, wouldn't be surprised if we see it with DeepSeek, because realistically, that's just what happens. If something is too big to fail, oftentimes it is. It won't fail.
Speaking of not too big to fail, Jamie, your headphone cord is a little short. You guys want to switch cables? Because there's an extension on that one, so that you have some length before you're. As much as I like saying that Jamie's a dangler, no, not the headphones. You can just change the cord.
Oh, the cord.
Yeah, keep your headphones. You like those headphones? Yeah, they're just unplug.
I can unplug it.
Yeah, it's just an auxiliary cord.
Good take, by the way.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 doo, doo.
All right,
Papa, can you hear me?
That was okay. That was just my analness bugging the shit out of me there, watching that cord dangle. I was not even barely listening to Joe because it was just like,
You just see Dangle.
yeah, I'm just looking at this thing like slacklining from you to the fucking thing.
Here.
Want to help me out?
Yeah.
Can't find the hole.
Never can.
I'm sorry, Sess.
Never?
Thanks, man.
Takes a bro to find the hole.
Bros helping bros.
Bros helping bros find holes.
Good take on DeepSeek.
Yeah.
Good take on that, man.
I don't. You clearly know more than most, probably. All I know is what the media has said so far, and that is basically the same shit. Other than I did read today that Italy has banned it, kind of like how the U.S. was going to ban TikTok because of privacy issues and all that other kind of shit.
It's strange how China always has privacy issues.
But I don't like. I mean,
But it doesn't
Chat
stop you from-
GPT. I have told way too many things and probably knows more about my life. Same with the fucking Alexa sitting in my basement, my bedroom, and my living room, and my fucking thermostat. They're all Alexa powered. Like the amount of times I hear it go bloop bloop when I'm talking, and I'm like, I wasn't actually talking to you, so why are you listening? that kind of thing. Like the amount of information that gets sent to that. Like
My Google Homes don't even give me don't give me any notification. I just see the circles pop up.
The amount of privacy that I've lost is no different than me with my, which I do actually have, a 10 by fucking 6 bedroom window with the blinds open, and I'm fucking bouncing around on my bed nude. Like, it's the same amount of privacy lost, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just have to not give a shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? You just bounce around nude? Like,
We had this discussion about your old house too, which backed onto a fucking park, by the way. And Joseph's like, well, it's my own bedroom. I can stand in there naked if I want to in front of the window. And I'm like, yeah, but not if there's fucking children.
Bro.
I didn't have children then.
No, you did not. But you were standing in front of a window with the children on the other side.
No, there were never children on the other side.
There never were, but there was the potential that there was.
It's not like I stuck my head out the window. Hey, children,
and
come
you
look.
went with and yes, your goal was not to flash the children.
Come hither.
Your goal was to, it's my house. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, but people can still see you. It's my van. I can do whatever the fuck I want, but there's free candy in the back.
Good analogy.
Thank you.
Is it though?
Probably not, but
Am I the van in this analogy?
your house is a van.
Yeah.
It's my
Your
house.
your house is a white van.
Am I the driver of the white van?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to be the driver of the white van.
Exactly. Yeah. So stop standing nude by parks.
I
I know, we just ruined his weekend. It's going to be too cold anyways. Don't worry about it.
they said I always said I wasn't going to cry.
Don't cry.
I always said I was not going to cry.
You know who should be crying? Bronny James.
Dude. Why?
Tell us.
Is he playing good? I saw some stuff.
He's been playing like some garbage minutes where he's like getting like 0, 0, 0, 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I was killing it.
I think he does okay on South Bay
South Bay.
with their farm team, but when he comes in to play garbage time and like against people who would probably also be on farm teams, he doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, just nervous.
Maybe like I don't know. I don't understand the end game.
The end game is to,
Like I know they want to get him
Secure another
experience
movie
and
or
time and everything. Like Space Jam 3.
Bronny and me.
Oh God, Bronny and Elmo at this point.
Honestly, it never came out in the reports or anything, but one thing that I thought would be really funny is if LeBron actually, not if, because it came out that he cheated, if only the woman he cheated with was like, nah, I'm holding this.
Hold up,
What?
LeBron cheated?
But yeah, wait, what?
What you guys didn't hear about this? There was a whole thing like back when he was when he was on Miami. There's like
Can we fact check
The
this?
Miami Heat or the Miami Cheat?
this
is news to me.
There's stuff about him out with Drake and
He cheated with Drake? That would make sense.
some Eiffel Tower action.
That's an awfully lopsided Eiffel Tower.
I don't know how tall Drake is, but I can tell you this: there's suspicions
He's not 6'8".
Fair. There are suspicions of LeBron cheating while he played for Miami, and they're citing that maybe it was some boys action. Drake was involved, all this kind of stuff. But the point is, right now, I think they know who the woman was, or like there's a woman alleging these things, but she didn't have a kid. I'm saying if only she did, because then we could have had LeBron playing with his now 8-year-old kid, and LeBron will still be playing in 10 years.
Have you seen that on Reddit? Like, this fuckery can't continue. It's like a 10-year-old comment and like it's still going.
It's still going.
I fucking love that. Anyways, as per the Google, there is like only one rumor with some social media personality back in 2014, but like even she's like, what the fuck? No, like, why are you guys bringing me up with him? Like, anyways, so no, there's no base.
I can't.
Sorry,
Believe,
Joe.
I
There's no
can't.
base to
It can't.
LeBron has never cheated.
He's too wholesome. You can't cheat and be on film with Bugs Bunny.
You can't.
It doesn't work.
This is 2025. Anything works if LeBron wants it. He's King James for a reason.
Oh, this reminds me of a really, really dark and really, really good joke. Okay. Which kind of bee doesn't fly very well? A Kobe.
Oh,
dude.
fuck. Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, dude.
Is it?
It's too soon for the
Is
anniversary.
it?
It's too soon for the anniversary. That was good though.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I read that the other day and I'm like, that's fucked up.
That's-
I like it.
but it's good.
I like how fucked up it is. Yeah.
Recipes of Kobe.
Yeah. R.I.P.
That was such a tragedy.
That did suck.
Yeah.
I still want a pair of Kobe's.
You don't have a pair of
I do
Kobe's?
not have a pair of Kobe's, no.
You know Patrick. Patrick will get you a pair.
Yeah, Patrick's gotten a weird obsession with feet. I'm pretty sure he's a pretty sure he's a feet guy.
Sneakerhead, hey?
Yeah. Huge sneakerhead.
Patrick's his brother, if anyone doesn't know.
Yeah. Shout out to my family.
Just the one though. Just to clarify.
We've had our own little microeconomics class, and
That was more macroeconomics, let's be honest. It was country trade.
true, but I mean like micro in terms of who is actually talking about it. We've talked about
Calling Trump small? Is that what you get it yet? Is that what you were thinking too?
I'm saying we're micro.
Oh yeah, we are very micro.
So I all I'm trying to say is that we've had all these conversations. You know what we haven't talked about? Subscribing. We haven't talked about subscribing.
Holy fuck, you are good at that.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. Share with your friends, share with your family.
If you are finding us funny even a little bit, just inch your finger towards the button. It won't bite. We won't judge. In fact, we'd be happy to have you.
We like it when you push the button. For every button you push, Jamie gets another push on his prostate.
Later.
Not by us. By his woman. Let's be real here. It's her, but whatever.
Gents and Tonics After Dark. Coming soon.
You got to subscribe to that on Patreon only. Jamie's like, what the fuck are you do? Oh, the girls, when they get on the fucking episode, are going to fucking hate this. So when the girls do an episode, is it going to be the three of them sitting here talking to each other?
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be bad for us.
Well,
Or like
we'll
it's
have
their
to-
episode.
we'll have to
Like great for the audience, but it's going to be awful for us. We're
We'll
going
have to
to
show
get
them
torn apart.
We'll have to show them like an episode specifically about them, and then they can do a little callback episode back to us, and talk about current events and
True enough.
all the other good stuff.
True
Yeah.
enough. Current events.
So going back to Bronny,
Oh,
called up, just sucks in the NBA. But he's
Just sucks.
is it just the pressure? You
I
think?
think it's the pressure. It has to be because he has the skill, right?
Is it
So do you
could
think
be
if he-
that he's not skilled?
Was traded. Do you think he would do better?
No one would give him a shot.
No, not a chance.
The Lakers are doing it at a good level.
Other teams were looking at him around that same draft point, maybe a
Right.
little later, but
Right.
around that same draft point. So he was being considered as a draft prospect.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, how much you really expect out of a second round late pick?
I mean, it
Also-
can be hit or miss. You can have these undrafted players like
Yeah.
fucking
Austin Reeves.
yeah, exactly, who were like crushing
Freddie.
it. Wasn't fucking Doncic an undraft?
No, Jokic was late second round.
Yeah, Jokic. Well, what about Doncic? Luka.
He was 11th.
Oh shit, he was. But he was a
water
weird
pick.
one because like he had been playing over in the.
He was a
Euro
pro
leagues.
since he was 16.
Yeah. So that was a weird one. But like, yeah, like all these guys can make weird bursts, right? And then
Draymond Green.
you can have a number 1 draft pick, aka Fatty McFatty for the New Orleans. And
Zion?
yeah, and
Zion's gone big.
he's gotten really fucking big.
It's that Southern food.
Yeah, probably it's all fried.
Gumbo. I'm serious. Dude, have you ever had gumbo?
No, I've never had gumbo. Are we gonna go to New Orleans for your
Dude,
for your stag?
That'd be sick. That'd be cool.
From Mardi Gras?
Jamie's gonna come home with a shirt of beads.
Like
And eating gumbo.
raised.
Yeah.
Oh, and a gumbo recipe.
Yeah. I just want to try gumbo. That's,
What if it's gross?
yeah.
Then it's gross, but
That's gross.
whatever. At least you have it authentic and not like some gumbo you made at home.
This is the gumbo we have at home. It's fucking porridge.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, Zion's gotten fucking big.
Yeah. He just doesn't care, I think.
I don't. Yeah, he doesn't have that drive.
They got to figure out contracts, I think, in the NBA. No more guaranteed money. Like,
Something like that. Like,
yeah.
how long is he in for yet?
They gave him a max for 5 years, $200 million. This is way back. I think he's got 2 years left on the deal, and they're probably trying to move him and trade it.
It's hard to move max contract money because you have to move max contract for max contract,
Or you just lose,
or you let
lose
it go
him
and
in free agency.
if you can get a bunch of picks, sure.
Yeah.
But like you have to be committed to the rebuild at that point, right?
Yeah. You're, that sucks for them.
Yeah,
New
like
Orleans.
it. Yeah, he had the potential, but I was worried about that, and I'm like, yeah, this guy's big, but like he's big. Like how you can't go that hard. The only person who has ever kind of done it is probably LeBron, and who was that big at the start, like bulky,
Yeah.
thick player,
Yeah.
and
How many C's came with that thick?
at least 3 or 4, and maybe Karl Malone.
Yeah. But these guys are like LeBron's 6'9", Malone's a 6'11".
Yeah.
Zion's 6'5".
That's pretty short.
That's
for being
pretty
that
short
thick.
for how thick he is.
And he weighs more than LeBron, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. Like that's
His
hard on the
knees are
body. It's
fucked.
hard on the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Squatting's
hard
not bad
and
for
thick.
you. The weight is fatty. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's really rude.
It's hard
just
and
do like,
thick.
Extra weight is bad for your joints.
yeah.
Fatty.
Not fat shaming.
We don't fat shame. We don't fat shame around here.
I
but,
am
you
not
know,
responsible for the words that come out of my mouth.
We've also had
That's scotch.
a couple.
A few.
A couple.
A few. Yeah.
You know.
I think, should we go to our sponsor here? So we're
Oh, yeah.
sponsor quick.
Our major sponsor, again, brought to you by Nusu. If you need anything as far as assistance at home, whether it's nursing care, health care of any kind, cleaning services, personal fitness even, just any kind of lifestyle changes or help around the house, accompaniments to your doctor's appointments, whatever,
Yep.
get a hold of Nusu. They have an app, they have a website. All of their services are per basis. You can book to your needs, and that is exactly what it is after. So if you need any help at all, look into Nusu now.
Yeah.
NOOSU. Nusu.ca.
Thank you for spelling that.
That's the one thing I like about the app. You can just book right to your needs. That's what I like.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's like super Uber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry
lifestyle.
to steal your thunder there, Uber, but it's super Uber.
Yeah.
Super Uber for people. That sounds kind of
You
off.
guys can't see this, but I've got goosebumps. I've never had goosebumps a day in my life, but I have them now.
Nice.
So yeah, going into Stag.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking Vegas.
Not Montreal. I remember we were talking about Montreal
Yeah.
last time, but you're still leaning on Vegas.
Yeah, Montreal's such a dirty city. It's just there's too much shit there.
I feel like
Too
you're
much
gonna,
crime.
and you think
Too much mafia
and
shit.
you think Vegas is cleaner?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think what it's going to come down to, honestly, is the dollar.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
like right now, the dollar's kind of dropping. Like it sucks. Like we're getting less and less for our dollar in America, right? So
Yeah.
it would almost be better to
Stay in Canada, yeah.
Yeah.
Montreal.
I think it's going to be Montreal then. Fuck.
Or do you entice Adonis into some magic and be like, hey, what hookups you got in Toronto still?
Yeah.
Could you do both?
We could do Toronto, Montreal.
Oof. A couple nights in each?
That'd be crazy.
It would be
fun.
fun. Nice.
That would be tough. It'd be fun, but it'd be tough.
Yeah.
Our livers. I would love to see the before and after.
Or sanity.
Yeah.
Sanity. That's been gone. Long gone.
But that would be fun.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun, yeah. And Adonis would know some spots. I've never been to Montreal. Been to Toronto,
yeah.
but I've never been to Montreal.
I think it'd be chill. Just all of us just sitting in a room, sitting in a circle, reading the Bible. Be a good
Yeah.
batch.
What's your favorite passage?
John 3:16.
That's the only one you fucking know. Stone Cold 316. Woo!
The speed at which you said that, and the speed at which you caught on, I was just like, ha. I got some real believers in this room.
That's okay. That's the only one I would have said too, because that's all I fucking know.
That was great. Nice.
All the more reason why my mom will never see this podcast.
I am gonna show Rosemary.
No, you are not.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm first naming
You are
Joseph
first naming
parents again.
mother.
I did it for his father-in-law last episode.
Yep.
Now I'm doing it for his mother in this episode. She is a lovely woman and she is a great cook. She cooks a lot though, and sometimes it's just too much food.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna hit the bathroom.
Have a good poop.
We're gonna edit this part out.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we got to see the vacancy. Bloop, bloop. Look at the hole that's being left.
Life is a mystery.
Are we allowed to sing?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't. I
We'll see.
I might edit that out. It remains.
That's the part you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping your mom's name. Learn to edit.
Better
bitch.
hear quack. I better hear quacking.
Learn to edit, bitch.
I better hear quacking.
True enough. I guess we have a little vacancy from our threesome menage a trois. I'll push a little bit of sponsorship. If anybody wants to get involved with us, we will be happy to plug your shit or whatever you want to have on here. We'll talk about it. We'll show it off. We'll wear it. We'll display it on the walls. We'll
Put it in each other. We'll put it on each other. We'll put
on. Well, oh my god.
Hey, the Bruce.
Jamie is not here to consent.
The Bruce is definitely stuff that they will put in each other. I won't, but like I'll sit here and watch.
But context, put in each other. I put it in myself. That still sounds bad.
Yeah.
I put it in my mouth.
You put it in your mouth.
I put it in my mouth hole, and then I
you
swallowed it. Because spitters are quitters, and
I everything you said, I agree with. It's true. Spitters are quitters.
Yeah.
Fight me if you disagree.
yeah. Oh, good, he's back. Thank goodness. You missed the spitters or quitters. We missed you. We missed you, Mr. Jim Shark. Mr. Finance Shark. Ooh, Finance Shark.
What's that?
Looking for a man in finance.
Looking for a man in finance now.
I actually have you guys seen the remix on that with David Guetta?
No.
It's
Looking
really
for a man. Looking for a man. Looking for. That's why I laughed.
Oh, that one.
You didn't realize that's why I laughed?
Oh, I watched the original and then I watched the David Guetta remix
There's a David Guetta remix?
of the song.
Apparently, I'm missing something.
All good. It's pretty much that.
Did you not know that the reason why I laughed was because of the song, like Looking for a Man in Finance?
No.
Okay, so there's a song.
You can't play it.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to show it to you.
How do you show me a song? I have to hear it. This is going to be after the episode. Before Jamie gets turned into a pumpkin.
While he's finding that, though, yeah, Montreal will be fun, man.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I'm game for that. I've never been.
I'm looking for a man in finance.
Oh,
Blue eyes. Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So literally, I heard man in finance. I saw her face, and I just couldn't hold it. That's why I laughed.
You're a meme.
Nice.
It's always been the goal. Life goal achieved.
Don't worry.
6'5".
Also,
Men in finance aren't looking for her.
if Montreal's not on the table, what about like going somewhere for like an NBA game?
Oh, dude. Toronto.
LA,
Yeah.
Arizona.
because you're a James fan too, and like how many people, like how many boys would you want to bring on the?
Like 10.
We could rent a box.
That'd be sick.
That'd be a party.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be a party.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe at that point Vegas will have a team.
Yeah. Because LeBron doesn't have much time left, right?
Well, his fuckery can't go on for much longer.
It actually can't go on any longer.
10 years later.
At least what, 40?
He is 40,
He can't play till he's 50.
but people said this fuckery won't go on much longer when he was 32,
Yeah.
and he's still he's averaging 25,
Yeah.
7 and 7.
The guy's just got crazy genetics.
He's
How
also
is he so
but he-
durable?
I mean, he makes millions of dollars, which helps, but he
Well, yeah.
spends on his health
Yeah, his health. Yeah.
millions of dollars a year on just himself to stay healthy, which makes a difference.
But obviously not his hair.
I know the man does need to accept that, and like I
plugs
think
didn't work.
honestly, like, well, that was bad. Honestly,
Oh, that's
he needs. Oh, God. He needs to do what Kobe did, because when Kobe shaved his head finally, right, that was like his second win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think LeBron needs to embrace his bald era.
Let's be real. Hair just drags you down. That's what Michael Jordan taught us. You don't need hair to be great.
Did he ever have hair?
No,
No.
he's great. How many championship rings does LeBron have?
Oh, okay, we're not having that debate.
How many
on here.
championship rings does Kobe have?
We're not doing that on here.
How many championship
I want to
rings?
talk about his bachelorette party.
Does Shaq have?
Bachelor party.
They could be
Go girls.
How many championship rings does Michael Jordan have?
Are you a big Jordan fan?
Just
He's an antagonizer.
Okay. I see what's going on here.
I see what it's doing, and I can't look away. I can't stop it. Tell us about your bachelor party.
Well, yeah.
I don't know much. I don't know much about it yet.
Tell us more than I don't know much.
Well,
Other than
I
potential
think
places.
I think it's Montreal
Okay.
is on there. Vegas if the dollar improves.
So hookers or no hookers? Strippers. Ladies of the evening.
How much do we want it looking like The Hangover?
We wanted to get there.
Okay.
So roofies.
For everybody.
Yeah. But no hookers or anything like that.
No hookers and
that
blow. No hookers
None
and
of
blow.
that stuff.
Good boy.
Yeah. And just I like to read John 3:16 as well.
John, everybody will have a Bible.
Each morning we will go over our favorite scriptures,
Morning prayer.
Yeah.
and then we fuck shit up.
Morning prayer.
What's defined as morning though? Because if we don't go to bed,
When the sun is up. Shortly after.
I was gonna say that's a big area.
Morning is defined as sunrise. Evening is defined as sunset. Night is everything in between. Or night is everything after that. That's
Thank you
sunrise.
for that. We've learned so much today. Thank you, Joseph.
Kindergarten.
This concludes our children's portion of the podcast.
Kids, look away for just one.
Do you guys?
That definitely is getting fucking edited out.
Oh no, it's all fucking staying in there. This podcast is fucking raw. Hey, do you guys know why the Greeks don't stay up all night till morning?
It's gonna be a joke around olives or olive oil or something.
No.
What is it?
It's not.
It's because Dawn is tough on grease. Stupid soap joke.
Oh, that one made you think.
That's really good.
That one made
That's
me
really
think.
good. You're good with these. Yeah.
If this isn't quality entertainment right here,
I have to start getting stupid jokes in here every once in a while.
if this isn't this is the kind of quality entertainment that I think deserves a subscription. So, like, you know, when you hear a joke like that,
Subscription plug.
please, for our families.
And for your people who thought that was too clean, what is what is the difference between a hooker and Jesus?
Water and wine?
What did you say?
I said water and wine. I don't know.
It's gonna be something to do with like being crucified,
Kind
and
of,
like,
kind of.
and a hooker doesn't fucking scream or something.
You're right on target.
Am I?
The sound you make when you nail them.
Nice.
And there goes our Christian following.
That's funny.
Jeez,
You're welcome.
that one made you think.
Did it? Think about what? Choices in life?
How I got here? How did I get here? Because you know it wasn't always like this.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's kind of funny is you're thinking about doing a potential elopement, but then like your stag might be.
Are you allowed to say elopement when you're thinking about it? Like,
Yeah, because an elopement is just a small wedding as far as I'm concerned. But like your stag might be bigger than your
It might be.
wedding.
but like, you know, for an elopement, typically the idea in my mind is that, like, you know, you ran away and you got married and it was spontaneous.
Oh yeah.
Are you allowed to say out loud that you're like, oh, what if we did?
I feel like elopement now is just not getting married here and elsewhere and small.
But that's a
Just small.
destination.
No, small as well.
Yeah, destination can be small.
Yeah, but would you consider running away to Vegas to get married by Elvis?
I'd still say that's
A destination wedding? I would say I wouldn't call that a destination wedding. A destination wedding to me is a beach.
A beach, yeah.
I mean, like, stereotypically, sure, but like maybe we need to pull up Google to actually look up what is the definition of.
No. Ask DeepSeek.
Oh, you're right.
There's a callback for you. What is an elopement or eloped wedding?
Mean. Would running to Vegas count as an elopement?
Could you imagine if it says running to China? It's like, okay, done with that.
Such and such province is definitely known for its lovely elopements and sprawling beaches, and please consider coming to China.
Going back to DeepSeek and China and TikTok. I mean, we heard about TikTok being banned or whatnot. Now
And
it's
then
not
unbanned.
banned. What's going on there?
They gave it like a 3-month
No,
extension.
it's not even that they gave it an extension. The law passed, so technically TikTok should have been banned.
But it was a
Trump gave a specific.
Yeah, but the
moratorium.
law was about banned until sold
So
to different people.
So here's the two aspects of that. One is that Biden, when he left, he was like, "No, I'm not dealing with this. It's literally a garbage dump of fire. Like, why would I do this?" So Biden didn't touch it. Trump comes in. Obviously, it's one of the first things anybody wants to talk about. But he's on record now saying that even though he is the one who started the charge against TikTok, now that he knows what TikTok is, he's like, it's really not a big deal. It's just kids doing kid stuff. Like, you know.
Correct
it's
me
not
if I'm
important.
wrong, but like, isn't the big thing that they're like, yeah, it's stealing information, like DeepSeek is that kind of thing. But isn't TikTok owned by people in like Singapore?
I don't know.
Hasn't anybody heard that? That's what I was hearing lately, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not China.
No, Singapore is not China. But
For now.
Singapore could probably stand a good or put up a good fight. I'd be with Singapore. I'd vote for Singapore. Anyway, so after Trump realized what TikTok actually was, wasn't quite so concerned with it. The moratorium on TikTok is, like you said, based off of the fact that it's giving TikTok a chance to sell off TikTok. I don't remember exactly what the Chinese company is that owns TikTok, but giving them the option to sell TikTok to anybody else, effectively anybody who's not them or Chinese. But there is no deal in place. There has not been any deal in place, and from what I understand, from what has been reported, there has been no deal on the table whatsoever. Like, they're not looking to sell. Mm-hmm. So regardless of like the stay of execution, TikTok isn't looking to sell, so there won't be any sale.
No, it's just the U.S. trying to force their hand because they're the biggest customer, essentially.
But again, this is the rhetoric. Like, to distinguish between rhetoric and what is actually happening, you need a PhD in fucking bullshit.
And also the irony that whoever, if they were, for some reason, whatever, they were to sell and somebody buys it, great. Their servers are still probably in China. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You relocate those servers to Vietnam and then everything's fine.
Yes. Safe then.
Yeah. Everybody knows that the history between America and Vietnam has always been
Yeah,
A-okay.
There's been no issues there, right?
No, they've always been friends.
Especially in like the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No
Nothing
kind of
happened.
war or anything. Definitely didn't involve sticks with shit on them. That's I can tell you that for sure.
That sounded like your last weekend.
Sticks with shits. Sticks with shits with sticks.
Shits with sticks.
Oh damn!
Welcome to Joe's personal podcast, Shits with Sticks.
Where I teach you how to paint.
And that stuff. Hey, that kind of reminds me. Do you think when people go, we can't have sex tonight, I'm on my period. Do you think people who would just do butt stuff just go, I can't have sex tonight, I have diarrhea?
100%.
Do you think that ever happens?
Yeah, for sure.
That would be be so much worse because when
That would
somebody
be
goes,
a good reason to not do it.
I know, but when somebody goes, I'm on my period, I go, eh. But if somebody goes, yeah, I've got diarrhea, I go,
Yeah.
slightly different reactions, and like I'm okay with butt stuff is great. Like I love it. Like I'm pro that. But
Okay,
like,
so if person A is butt stuff receiver and person B is butt stuff giver, person B in this instance is upset because person A can't.
no,
But what about like there are methods of cleaning.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like, let's say person A can do period and butt stuff, and person B is the giver. I'm going to be less upset about one mess than I am the other. I'll deal with that mess, whatever, who gives a fuck. The other one, I'm like, I don't feel like getting shit on.
Yeah.
We don't kink shame around here.
I'm not kink shaming. This is a
There are
personal thing.
definitely
This
people out there.
is a personal preference. I'm just saying, like, that one
There are
physically.
some people who are like, man,
You know what? 2 girls, 1 cup existed
here.
for a fucking
right
reason.
on this
okay?
chest.
Wait, what's that about? 2 girls, 1 cup?
It existed for a reason. Somebody was
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it. Somebody was into it. Yes, Cleveland steamer. We know what it's like taking a shit on a chest.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was slang for? Cleveland steamer taking a shit on somebody's chest,
Something like that.
something like that.
It's still going on, though.
Diarrhea on somebody's chest.
I don't know about diarrhea, but just shit on somebody's chest.
Yeah, it's big in Dubai.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
To be shat on?
Yeah.
You serious?
No joke. You can search it up. It's
And how do you know
Rich.
that?
Can you explain it?
late night reading. And
Nice. Internet wins again.
yeah. There's these rich guys in Dubai. They
I'll shit on a rich guy
yeah, they're just bored.
for the right
They-
amount of money. I'll do it.
They're just so
that
bored, and they'll just fly super hot girls out, pay them $250K, and they'll take a shit on their chest.
How do I get that job?
Dude, you
gotta be super hot.
gotta be super hot
Do I get that?
and exotic looking, I think.
And apparently not have a dick.
Yeah.
Really? Holy shit.
All right.
Good job, boys.
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to our individual TED Talks. Please go ahead, like, subscribe if you made it all the way through. Obviously, you love us and want to continue to support the joy that is Gents and Tonics. And yeah, we will be back in the next episode.
Hopefully with 4 of us or a different 3 or whatever.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, there. I think there will always at least be 3 of us. We'll start to bring some special guests on at some point.
Yeah.
I've got a few people who want to come on already. I got somebody who wants to talk conspiracy theories, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah? That'll be fun.
That'll get all fucked up.
Oh, yeah, that one will be a fucked up show.
That would be a fucked up show. Yeah. I got a few other people who are a bit extremist in other stuff, so might be interesting. Maybe some people talk about ghosts.
Nice.
We'll keep it interesting, keep it light, keep it different every
We'll keep
episode.
it sexy. Keep it sexy.
Always keep it sexy, and we'll keep it not alcohol free. One day
This
we'll
is
have
actual.
actual.
I don't know what he's saying.
One day we'll have actual gin and tonics on here, but again,
YouTube, don't
It's
worry
hard
about
to
it.
do.
It's just apple juice.
We should have done it tonight, but Adonis hates gin, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does.
yep, we
Thankfully,
named
we're
Gents and Tonics.
And tonics. There's no gin in there.
No, not at all. No. Anyways,
All right. Cool.
good night, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good night,
episode.
everybody.
See you guys.